Record the session. Okay. So hi people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Api patan ganne with the new chapter commencement number system. On our last class, we went on by giving introduction towards this chapter. What are the sections on this lesson? Okay, how the marks are being classified? Okay, the sections, everything in detail we were going through in this chapter on the number system. So today, අපි පටන් ගන්නවා in terms of the first part of this section. That's going to be the lesson on from today onwards. Right. Before we start off in there, first thing is those who have obtained the tutes tika kattiyata labuna innawada තාම ලැබිලා නැති අය. So a couple of people those who have also ordered the tutes ඒගොල්ලන්ටත් අපි අද යවනවා tutes ටික. Yep. Right. Okay. So we are sending the tutes for you all today. Those who all have not ordered the tutes. Okay. People who are those who are joining from Kandy, Kaura joining here. Kandy, we have not started the classes still. Okay, because of Tooth League exhibition. There's a huge crowd. Okay, in Kandy area. So those who are visiting Kandy, do not visit in these days. Okay, it's bike 30. It will take around 30 to 40 minutes for you all to reach the Kandy town. So it's completely packed with Latino. So Hinda, we are not starting officially in Kandy this week. We'll be starting hopefully by next month. April we are planning to start maybe on April 3rd we are planning to start for you all. Right. So we will get the tutes for free. No, tutes are normally free. Okay, you all have to pay the delivery charges only. Okay. Along with that, we will be getting a complete pack of a weekly planner, some bands, a couple of other materials will be also getting with us. Those who all have not ordered the tute nang, okay, I'll send you all the link. So those who all are joining towards our class, link we will be sharing it. So for your batch, all the tutes are completely free for you all. Online join and students that I will, you all have to pay the delivery fee and get it. Other than that, the complete tutes, all packages are completely free for you all. Is it a free class? Yes, we are doing the session free for you guys. Okay, those who all can coming as a trial class or join how the class is and get an idea about the session. From next week onwards, we will be having the next week free class free class accept now because 30th we will be going for the paid class series in the so when we should be order and how should we order? So I have shared the link. Just click the link as we will have all the details of stuff. Yeah, you can get the tutes also. Simply click the link and join in that below. Any other questions with regards to right? Yes, people those who are coming to Kandy classes, physical classes might have tutes free okay, tutes free those who are coming for physical class, may online class might try may tute fee tute fee delivery fee. Yes, if you come and join and if you get through Eduzone, you all can get it. So you can get it through Eduzone, you can get it through Comrade, or you can also get it through Centrix too, right? Good. Right. So welcome all of you all. Good. Probably after all levels, batch with Riyas. Welcome all of you all. Right. Hari, අපි අද class එකට introduction එකත් එක්ක අපි පටන් ගමු. Okay, today's classroom මෙච්චර වෙලා current එක තිබ්බේ නැහැ. I want to do it in this whiteboard. So මෙච්චර වෙලා current එක තිබ්බේ නැති ඉඳ was until the last moment. I don't know couldn't I say the session last moment එක current එක ආවේ couldn't prepare on anything in there. But let's start and let's go through with the session for you all also. Good. So for the month of April, our classes for 27 batch will be completely free. Or join villa, you all can get an idea. Not only this class, next class the join in that pulwa. Right. So let's begin with the session for today. So today's session is going to be on the chapter number system. That's going to be our chapter number 3 under the lesson number systems in terms. Right. Good. All right, chapter number 3, which is going to be the lesson under the number system. So in the number system, under the outcomes, we do have a set of sections are there under the outcomes. We also have explained it in our last class. arithmetical operations and all those sections are there under the outcomes. Make it those who have not done your O-level ICT, yes, you all have to maintain writing books for specific chapters. Those who have not done O-level ICT, just remember these three sections which you are going to cover today will be the part under the O-level ICT package. Other than that, the rest are okay. Well, under most probably will be able to understand. But O-level karupu nathi ay baya vela inna ayata minna meka thamai. Okay. So these three sections will be O-level. This is the entire A-level part. So we will be covering that section too, hopefully, and we will be going through in terms. You'll have to maintain a separate writing book. Whatever the PDF I do it, I'll be sharing in our WhatsApp group එකෙන් දානවා. ඔයාලන්ට ඒකත් download කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකත් එක්ක writing book එකක් වෙනම තියලා ලියා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. We also have our worksheet එක. ඒක තමයි tute එක. It has all the worksheet, necessary notes and stuff. Right. Let's get started off. Okay. Why are we learning this lesson? Okay. What is the need of learning this lesson in short? That is a way of representing. Okay. Now, for an example, in a computer, we use to represent data and information. So, a computer is a combination of inputting data and information. So, we will be input data. We will also input data. The computer is a machine that is capable of converting your data into informations. But how does this computer understands your data? It maps your data through what? Electrical signals. We call these as digital signals. Or digital signals map karna. Digital signals map karot. It is a series of high voltage and low voltage. This is how a digital signal will look like. Think about a type of a signal. There are only two types of signals available, digital and analog. So make it my map picker. Why does the computer converts your data into digital signal? Because okay, electronic circuits inside the computer, like a CPU, okay, it can be a monitor, it can be the RAM, it can be the keyboard, okay, it can be what? The ROM, it can be the hard disk. All these are what? Electronic components. So these electronic components, okay, performs in terms of electricity. So these electronic components understands only high voltage and low voltage, okay, which is a series of on and off, which is on and this is off. Megatamai, we call it as. Why are we learning this? So we will be learning in this classroom of how data and information, again, of how data and informations are represented in your computer. In short, we will be learning in this lesson how your data and informations are represented by your computer. We call this one as data representation. Not only that, we have text representation, short forms, see you, I know, right? What do you mean? I love you. I miss you. Short form either. Do you have any short form for I miss you? Done. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Wait. These things are known as representation. You are representing a couple of text in a short form. If you can represent the word I know, right, using 3 letters, why can't we represent the data and information in your computer using series of ones and zeros? So this chapter is a study about how numbers are used to represent data. This chapter is basically the study about how numbers can be used to represent what? Data. How numbers can be used to represent data. Is it correct? Summary of it. Mariam, should we maintain a writing book? Yes, pa. This for this chapter, you need for separate chapters or separate books. The podi book gande. Loku tadi both gande pa. See our book around 120 pages more than enough. Okay, have the headings clearly the so will O-level part come in our A-level examination? O-level vada ready. If you see here, only these 3 sections are O-level. Ita pasam A-level again. So O-level basic only for this lesson to understand the A-level section. So it's a continuation. Okay, so that's why we are going through one by one. So each and every section, I'll keep a small break where you all can copy it down, and then we can go for the next part. If I'm fast, if you didn't understand, if you have a doubt, feel free to drop a message. I'll be also checking your recording. I'll be also checking your notes and text also. Chat we can learn throughout in there. Sarani, hi, welcome back. Sure, pa. Yes, Nada. Okay, once you'll have written it, okay, just put a thumbs up. We can go for the next part. There are two forms of electricity. One is analog electricity, one is digital electricity. Okay, analog electricity, that electricity consumes high power. It has a variable state. Okay, current good and high voltage and low voltage. A current for an example, how can I say it is like a vehicle. अभी तो vehicle लैक करता तो क्या पैडल लैक करला we can accelerate as we want. Deeper accelerate करत the vehicle will go so fast and petrol tagga livre no. Slow and up pull. Digital signal is like those remote cars and everything where you have a button, you just press it and it will go automatically. It doesn't have an increase or decrease speed. It has a discrete speed, So a speed taking my vehicle. So you press a button and the button car goes like remote car recording. That is digital. So analog consumes high electricity, digital consumes only limited amount of electricity. So electricity save karan. So we use digital electricity in it. So if I have any doubts even after the class, I can text your number. Definitely. You can text my number personally if you have a doubt. If I don't reply on time, there's a separate number to clear your doubts. My group ticket dana. Guys, all are new to A level. Puluantaranga doubts ahande. And everything in it. So how much percentage of oral syllabus in this A level? Chapter wise, around 5% pari, maybe 5 mari. Okay, maybe 5 agati. Okay, nice. So I said you all that we will be using numbers. How numbers are used to represent data in your computer. So that's the topic. So talking about numbers, the next one, lesson talking about number, we will be using integers in terms of computers. We will be not using fractional numbers. We will be using whole numbers in there. So integers is a number that can be written without a fractional component. So in computers, we will be using positional number system. So digital signals are mapped in positional number system. What do you mean by the term positional number system? Now, if you take in your family, we have you, your brother, your smaller brother. Okay. If you take this is the eldest one is Pavam. Why Pavam What he is the one who will get blamed for everything. Because okay, your brother or sister will be there. Okay, because they only if your younger brother is not studying or anything in that, you are getting blamed. If you are not studying, they will blame you. See, you looking at you only, your brother will be coming. So நீ ஒழுங்கா இரு முதல்ல. அது மாதிரி ஏசுறோம் elder one. The younger one, if you would come across, அவனுக்கு அது பிரச்சனைனா ஃபுல்லா தள்ளிப்பான். அவன் ஃபெயில் ஆயிலும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, because mama will exactly tell nothing. Okay, mama even doesn't hit for the younger one. Elder one might have got nice shot, but the younger one, even in our family, Data doesn't hit the younger one. The elders are attipatti nirupadi. Nata never hit because she's tired. She doesn't even skani pain is. Okay, but some families we get. So the eldest one is okay, the first. Make the my positional number system. Adu on a wakuma on a adipada kora. Oh, if I write a number 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1, the value of 1, depending on the position, it changes. So this is ones, tens, 100,000. Okay, this is on hundreds and this is ones. Did you understand? The value of the one depends on its position. We call it as positional number system. Similarly, your digital signals, I said it will be mapped in ones and zeros. This is also positional number system. Why? Because this one here has a different value. This one has a different value. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. This is 2 to the power 6 value. And this is 2 to the power 6, 7, 8. This is 2 to the power 8 value. So it also has its own value. Understood? Make it, it has its own value. So they can be positional number system. Positional number system ke liye the position of the number determines the value. Now, why are we learning positional number system? We said in our computers, your data are represented in numbers. Those numbers are positional number system. Non-positional number system, on the other hand, like tally marks, even if I put wherever I wanted, it doesn't matter. It has the same value. Make it cannot be non-positional number system. Guys, certain notes you all have to write it. Don't ask this question like a small kid. Make a lian if you don't write it, how you will have notes? Come on, guys. Okay, you're asking a very baba type question like a small kid. Okay. Next, you'll ask, where should I write it? I think it. Okay. Put baba question. No. Done. Okay. Good. So you'll have to write that note there, Leon. Done and dusted. Awesome. Good. Perfect. So again, coming as a story, we are learning on how numbers can be used to represent data. Okay, your file, video, songs, anything. So these numbers are positional numbers. Positional numbers, these numbers are using of ones and zeros. Not only ones and zeros are the numbers, but their value depends on the position. So if that one stands on the left side, it has a different value. On the right side, it has a different value. Done. Okay, good to go. Perfect. It passive, we are coming to the next point, that is the number system. Okay, what do you mean by the term number system? So these are ways of expressing your data. So we have different types of number system. Now we said that we use numbers to represent data. We are using numbers to represent data. So it's a type of a system of what are the different numbers that we can use to represent these data. We are using different numbers to express data. A system is defined as a system of writing to express data, express numbers of data. So we have different types of number system: decimal, binary, octal, hexa. So if you take it on those number systems, they have their own reason why are we using it. They have their own reasoning why are we using it. For an example, we do have the number system. We call it as a base. We'll come for that part in a while. The range and the usage. We'll say there is decimal number system. We have binary number system, octal number system, hexa number system. Let's take decimal to identify these number system. Now, for an example, if I write number 10, is it octal or is it hexa? Is it binary? What is it? Which number system is it? So, ek hoyanda, to identify the number system, we will be using the base. Base 10, base 2, base 8, base 16. The base will allow you to find out the number system. For an example, we'll write 110 base 10, 10 base 2, 10 base 8, 10 base 16. Number system. This is how we identify. So that number 10 from which number system? Because these number systems are designed for different tasks. They have their own task in there. Range, they have their own range of numbers too. 0 to 9, 0 to 1, 0 to 7, 0 to 15. 16 numbers, so it goes from 0 to 15. But then 15 has updated, they use 0 to F. Why do we go from 0 to F? From 0 to 9, we have the normal numbers. But numbers like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, to avoid the confusion, they have used A, B, C, D, E, and F. So they are using different English letters to represent these numbers. So A, B, C, D, E, F are used in hexa to represent numbers from 10 to 15. Why? To avoid confusion. 15 is a double digit. So to represent as a single value, you use A to F. Usage. Where do we use decimal numbers? So whenever you're performing calculation, used to perform calculation, we will be using decimal. Used to represent data in digital signals, binary. Octal used in telecommunication, or you can also use in sounds. Now, when I increase the volume, for an example, in a DVD player, I'm increasing the volume. So you say the bars 0 to 100, Now that is represented in hectoctal. It has their own ways. So different options, different features, different tasks in your computer uses different ways to represent numbers. So this chapter is all about what? Representing numbers, representing data in numbers used to represent colors in your computer. What do you mean by these colors? Colors के लिए the normal colors day to day use करना colors को मैं represent कराने in your computer in this. So colors, these are one of the example. Nothing programming language, programming code. Programming codes are represented in hexa, right? These are few of the examples. So in simply, what did we do right now? We are learning on how data is represented in a computer using numbers, because numbers are easy to communicate. So they use different numbers to different tasks to represent different tasks. They're using different numbers, and that system we call it as a number system. Okay, it is known as a number system. Number system is a collection of numbers to represent different types of data. We have decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexa number system. Now, if I take English letters, you have from A to Z. Sinhala ODA, we have some letters. Tamil Lekit, we have couple of letters. Similarly, decimal also have couple of numbers from 0 to 9. That is what we call it as range, Fatima. Binary, 0 or 1. Hexadecimal will go from 0 to 7. It has a range. Octal. Octal will go from 0 to 7. Hexadecimal will go from 0 to 15, but the range goes from 0 to F, where 0 to 9 will be the normal numbers. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are represented as A, B, C, D, E, F. So this is how the range comes in. The range comes in like how alphabets has 26 letters from A to Z. Similarly, the number system we are using has a range. And those number system have its own usage. Make a mehetama use karan, make a mehetana use karan. So if I take a calculator and if I perform calculation, those calculations are mapped in decimal. If I'm sending that calculation signal to a monitor, that is represented in binary, because monitor use digital signals. Did you all understand the story? So we will be learning on in a fun way of how your data can be represented in numbers. Simple. Understood? Is it clear? Work hard and understand. Nice. Okay, done and dusted. Awesome. Okay, hi. Done, done, done. Awesome, good. So this lesson we will be learning on how to perform the conversion in the beginning. So my first section making what you are going to learn the different forms of conversion. Why do we need to perform the conversions? Okay, we will be learning on how data and informations will be converted from one number system to another number system. So we get into the section on conversion. See, numbers, number system. Now we are going on with conversion. So hopefully by this week and next week, I'll be able to finish this O-level syllabus, right? So under the conversion, we will be going through with four different types of conversion: decimal, binary, octal and hexa. So is it important කියලා ගත්තොත් yes මේක බලලා තමයි the other lesson sections will be dependent. So you will be performing the calculate conversions in this form. In both the ways you will be learning to perform the calculation conversions. We'll be also learning the conversions from decimal to binary, but remember we won't be going from octal to hexa. Other than that, all the other conversions we will be learning in detail. Nice. So මේක තමයි we are going to learn in terms in it. Almost like grade 10 syllabus එක වගේ තමයි within 2 classes we'll be finishing. ඒකේ 1 month ගියා. මේකේ 2 class වලින් hopefully we'll be finishing it. So that's the first type of conversions we will be going through. Good. හරිද? Nice. Okay. So conversion number 1. Conversion number 1. Okay, conversion number 1, you will be learning on how to perform a conversion from decimal number to a binary number system. Okay, it's like converting a dollars to Sri Lankan rupees. Decimal number uses base 10, binary uses base 2. And Fatima, decimal has a range from 0 to 9. How to represent the same thing only using ones and zeros? Binary has only 0 and 1. So how to represent a number which has a range from 0 to 9 only using ones and zeros? So how your data is being represented. Okay, so in the decimal conversion, we have a simple step. Step number 1, okay, you to identify, there are two methods to do it. Division method that, Tau method that, okay, the power method. Now division method is too old and that's also used in Parna Adi Kalam, ancient time, still people are using it in there. We wanted to get the work done soon. So step 1, you get the power of 2's. Okay, obtain the power of 2. Because why the power of 2? Okay, because we are converting into binary. So power of 2, 0 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. මෙහෙම යන්න පුළුවන්. Step number 2, if you come across. Okay. Once you have obtained the power of 2's value in there, okay, use 1 and 0 to represent, or else obtain, identify its place values, and obtain the final answer. Identify its place values and obtain the final value. Identify its place values, and obtain the final answer. What do you mean by that? For an example, if you wish to convert 10, the chart will be 1, 2, 4, 8. You take simply 1 and 8, sorry, 8 and 1. Put the rest 0. If you wish to represent 12, 8 and 4 gives you 12. Put the rest 0. Identify the place values and obtain the final answer. Okay, if you wish to obtain 32 or 49, how do you go through in it? 32 is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 32, put the rest zeros because you're using only 1 and zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0. 49, 32 plus 16, 48, 49. So that is how we will be obtaining its values. Check it out. Conversion number 1. Decimal to binary. Obtain the power of 2, identify the place values, and obtain the final answer. Whatever the values you wanted, you put 1 because you can only use 1 and zeros. So you take 1 for an active signal and 0 for an inactive signal. You take the total. 10 kilokane 8 plus 2. 12 kilokane 8 plus 4. Now let's go through another one. Okay, we'll have another example. Now I have the chart 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Hurry, I want to take 50. 50, I can say 32 plus 16 is 48. 48 plus 2 is 50. So 1, 1, 1, all the rest are zeros. If I wanted to take ones, tens, 100, 1,000, if I want to take 5,000, 5, 0, 0, 0. If I want to take 6,705, 6,705. If I want to take 90, we'll say 23,200, 23,000, sorry, 2,320. From 10 take 2, from 100 take 3, from 1,000 take 2, 2,320. Same way we will be going through in here. In this, you keep on getting the values. Did you get it? That multiplication division nang epapa. Even I am getting confused in there. 2 to the power multiply karla 0 mela varma kila varma eka dala pissu hadai. So we go through with this method. Method it's a method. There is no like correct and wrong. Method is a way of finding the answer. Now I want to take 70. 64 plus 6 will give you 70. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Is it okay? Fatima, Hafsa, Amina, how about all boys also? Mohammed, Iqbal. Sounds fair, easy. Got it. But then comes our worksheet. Our workbook ke api questions chat dilati no. Api eka karenge. So here comes our tute. So the tute comes in to perform all the worksheets. So worksheet ke I'll have given you some questions in the first one. So in page number 2, I have given some questions. Question number 1. Let's do the, no, not question number 1. We have to do question number 2. Question number 2. Let's convert 100, 50, 289, അയ്യോ 1100 velocity number തന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. So I'll write 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 128 256 512 1024. Let's try these on questions. We'll see. So are we supposed to write the answers in the tute? If you wish, you can write in the tute, or you can write the question number, page number in your writing book and write it there also. Either way, you can do it. Did you all get your answers? Okay, done. Let's see how to figure it out the answer for this part. I wanted to get 100. So 100 is 64 plus 32, 96. 96 and 4 is 100. Nice. 50, that is 32 plus 16, 48 plus 2 is 100. 285, that is 256. 289, so 289 again, 256. You will need 33. 33 is needed. So 33 now, 32 and 1. 1100, 1024, and you will need 1100. No, you will be subtracting 1024. That's what you will 6, 9, 8. No. Um, yeah, this method is very easy. Okay, so 9, 9 again, 7, 7, 8, 9. 76. So how to get 76? 76. 64 plus 64 gyot. 64 gyot 6, 12. 12 needed. 8 and 4 is 12. Chariya. Balan hardi kilometer. So that's the conversion number decimal to binary. So worksheet take it questions that you all can do it now. Every chapter our books are being classified to do it in that way. We have separate worksheets, we have separate past papers, we have separate papers to write the answers, everything other. So make it through pahavilla ogalante homework vidite karagana pulu. Third one, 289. So from 200 and sorry, 250, 256, yeah. Oh, what in the 289? 289 king 256 gyot kiye 33, no? Yeah, 33. 33 is 32 and 1. So can't be 200, 200, 216 million delay. 2 to the power of 216 is not there, no? 256 thing. 256, 512, 1024, 128. 2 to the power values. Done? Okay, happy. So that's under the first set in there. The second set is the opposite of its translation. What do you mean by the term opposite of its translation? That is the conversion number 2. Conversion number 2 is binary to decimal. So they have given us the binary value, that is a number represented only using ones and zeros. We'll figure it out. What is that number? Hafsa 216 dilemma. 256 the 2 to the power values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. 2 to the power values. We are taking 2 to the power values now. So 256, 216 Okay, good. Right. Step number 1. If they have given you the binary value like this, first thing is obtain its place values. What are the place values in it? 1, 10, 100. Okay. This is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Step number 2, add all ones. Add all the ones. So what are the ones in available here? 64 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2. 64 plus 16 is 70, 80 and 90. So the value of that is 90. We'll do another question. 10110. Let's obtain its place value 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. We take only the ones. If I count it, 22. Let's take another one. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 plus 8, 24. 24 plus 1, 25. Like this. In our book, we have question number 1. No, there is only one method. I'll be only giving you the easiest method among all. Don't worry, because I am okay feeling the most easiest one. I'll be giving it. Amaru method deal when method din easiest one nigga kochara easy de. Check this out and try to do the answers for this. You do need to add only the ones. Add only the ones. Once killing आगे values की तरह cut करंडे. Now, if I write a number 4732, what is it? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay. Think about this number is 0 here. How do you call it? 4702. We don't count the zeros. We only add the ones. 4702. Similarly, may आगे place value को 1 and 2. So may दिन give total लिखी 3 base 10. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 and 192, 128. 64 and 128 is 192. Sounds okay? In the example, didn't I add the last one? Oh, yeah, you add kare About 91, no? Sorry. Thank you. Should be 91, right? 64 plus 16, sorry, 80, 80, 91, 91, 91, 91. Thank you, Pa. Thank you. Okay, what about the values in here? Done. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Okay. 64 plus 16, 80, 88, 92, 93. 16 plus 4, 20, 23 wasting. 128, 192, 192 plus 32 plus 8, 40, 46, 47. 9, 3, 239 base 10. Check whether your answers are correct. You will have got your answers correct. That's a problem. So we are learning on how data are being represented in different number systems. Done. Awesome. Good. Number conversions also. Check your answers. All correct. Awesome. Okay. So then we have a couple of other upcoming key conversions to go through. The other conversions to go through in here will be decimal to binary Hari and binary decimal Karan. So the next conversions will be octal to binary and hexa to binary. With that, we will be able to cover up the first section. So this part we will be going through in our next class, inshallah, which is going to be happening on our next Wednesday, that is 30th. So we'll be conducting on April 30th also. Right, April 30th, we will be also going through with this section at 5 p.m. onwards. Guys, this is also a free session, so you all will be having more time with me to get interacted and also learn about our teaching styles and everything. If you all have not obtained the tute now, you all can make sure that you place the tute and obtain and get it from us. We also have started classes in Kandy, Dehiwala, Kandy, and Grandpass. You all also can go through in their conversions. Tawa tonight evening. Octal to binary, hexa to binary. Okay, make conversions they come next class we will be able to finish that O-level parts, hopefully. Okay, so those who all want to get the tunes from Kandy classes, Gandapalom, but Kandy dang indepa, parta block maybe if you come for physical classes, can get it. That comes to the end of our classroom. Inform your friends, okay, and your close circle about our classes as well are joining. Come and join our next class also. Until then, Assalamu alaikum. Take care. Have a nice day and much love to all of you all.